Emma. So I decided today to do the Doctor Who tag because Doctor Who is quite possibly my favorite show ever, and it is right now. So I'm going to answer some of the questions. I've seen a bunch of different ones, so I'm just trying to answer positive ones that I can have an interesting answer to. So let's get started. When did I start watching Doctor Who? For modern Doctor Who, it was December of 2013. I was snowed in and I wanted to watch Netflix, and I just found it because my brother had been watching it and I fell in love. Who is my favorite Doctor? For modern Doctor Who, it would have to be Matt Smith, just because he's like relatable to me. Matt Smith is a good portrayal of what I think the Doctor would be at that point, and he's just like amazing, I guess. Who is my favorite companion? That'd be Clara, just because she's good balance to the Doctor, and even though she kind of fancies him, she doesn't make it all about that. She's up for adventure, and she's sassy, and she's like everything I love about all of the companions, and she keeps a balance between traveling with the Doctor and her job and her life, and she's what Amy should have been, and she's a much better person. My favorite episode, there was a story arc in classic Doctor Who with the second Doctor. I can't remember what it was called because I watched it quite a while ago, but it was like this dreamland and like fiction coming to life. And it was like terrifying and amazing at the same time. So that's one of my favorites, and of course I love Blink and like all the ones with the 11th Doctor. What kind of companion would I be if I traveled with the Doctor? That's an interesting question. I would probably just be over him if he was one of the younger looking generations, because he's like, oh, he's cute, sort of, unless he's old. But if he was old, I would just be like adventuring and bringing my friends onto the TARDIS and be like super annoying. What's my favorite season of Doctor Who? That would probably be 7, because it's like things change so much, and it's like dark, and like I like dark things, obviously, but it's just really interesting, and I like the way it changes halfway through when the hiatus happened, with Clara coming on, and like the whole storyline with Clara is amazing. It's like I love everything about it. It was just so good. The only episode that wasn't great was Angels of Manhattan, and that's not just because it made me cry, but it's partially that. It was also just not a great episode. And lastly, who or what is my favorite monster or villain? I love the Weeping Angels. Their episodes are some of my favorites, except for the Angels in Manhattan. And they're just so creative and so terrifying, and I can't look away from the statue anymore. The Silents are also very cool. And so, yeah, that's about it. I hope you watched to the end. If you did, I love you. Please subscribe and like, and I'll see you later. Bye.